They should be using these. I think they're just being jerks. Okay. Just found out plastic has ridiculous thermal conductivity. Yes, yes it does. Can they access that? Yeah, they should be able to. They should be able to hop down here. One of my ranchers should be able to anyway. It'll be alright. We'll clear the pipe. Oh, fuck it. We'll get rid of this. I'm going to be waiting too long otherwise. I'm impatient to get this going now. Because I can't really do much more until we get rid of some more of this oil. So... oh. Water must be overflowing. Yeah. That's fine. Wonder why we were making an ice machine. Right, let's get rid of all this shit. Beautiful. Let's turn you on. Nice. I'd like to get all these slicksters moved, but honestly, they're jerks. They're just jerks. Okay, so this is going to be our petroleum pipe in. Sorry, our crude oil pipe in. We're going to need a vent here. This can be a vent. This will be tiled. This will all be tiled. And then I'm thinking we'll put a door here that we can dump the petroleum down with, and we'll gather the petroleum down here. That is the plan. So we'll do like a mechanized airlock. Build out a wolf mine just to be safe. This is going to be very hot to begin with, I would think. Like toasty hot, like very hot. We'll extend this some more. Nice. I'm getting through a lot more oil now. That's fine. I need one of those statues to go. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of one of these. The reason I'm putting this sensor over here, by the way, my thinking is that I'm constantly going to be dripping hot petroleum in here. But if I'm dumping a reasonable amount of it, then I'll want my sensor to be further away. And the larger amount of petroleum that we're dumping should average out temperature-wise by the time it falls down here. I'm sort of making this up as I go, honestly. I'm sort of completely winging this as we go. So I'll put a hydro sensor in down here. just made out of gold, that should be fine. And a thermosensor made out of tungsten can go there. That should make sense. Did you try moving them by offering rubs? Moving what? What's that? Oh, the slicksters. Radiator built of abyssite. No, just the bottom layer was abyssite. The rest of the radiator should be granite, I think. Yeah, the rest of it's granite, but where I run through walls, it becomes abyssite. Good evening, by the way, Valmore. I didn't welcome you in. Good evening. Okay. So I did say this is quite a large build, but hopefully this should work. So the idea is the petroleum's going to zigzag through here and hopefully get cooled a little more each time it comes through. And then if we have a sensor down here to say if it's below, I don't know, fucking a couple of 100 degrees, we can drop it down here, at which point we'll have our slush geyser cool it further, hopefully. Now the slush geyser is inactive for a while, but we can start making some petroleum. Slush geyser's not coming on for 12 cycles, that's fine. We're going to get another eruption of magma soon. And honestly, I'm a little bit scared that we are going to break our tank. Tempted to double skim this just to be safe. By tempted, I mean we're definitely going to double skim this just to be safe. I probably should have done all this as well. Whilst we can do it, let's do this properly. Let's do this. It'll literally take 2 seconds to do, so makes sense. So what you do when the lava cools and turns into tiles? Honestly, it's not really a problem. 2x4, thank you very much for the follow. Even if it cools into tiles, it's not really the end of the world. Because as more magma is dropped onto it, that temperature will average out over the room, so it doesn't really matter. I only want it to be above like 500 degrees, I don't really care. Fucking slickster! Get out! Oh, you jerks. I think we're gonna have to murder some slicksters. If I'd have set this room up beforehand, if I was doing this properly, as in taking my time to really think it through, I would have left my volcano capped, or my magma source capped, and just trickled in enough magma. And you can do that very easily by just zigzagging your magma. As long as you keep your tile, I think, I've got it written down here somewhere, as long as you keep a tile of magma below 1473 kilos, it will turn into debris rather than a tile. So 1473. Magma wants to be 1800 kilos per tile. That's what it wants to be. It will overpressurize if there's more magma above it. So if you can keep it as like a one thick tile with surface tension, keeping it thinner, if you like. So if you had like a floor here and then another zigzag here, you can actually make it so it's less than 1400 kilos. And then it'll never turn into tile, which is kind of what you want. Right, this all needs to be fucking mopped now, which is really annoying. You can be removed. Okay. Now, I've not decided where I want to put my automation, but I might put it here. I think that might make sense. At the very worst, it can also be breaking into the chamber and dig out. Yeah, exactly. I can always get back in there. It's not the end of the world. I asked because mesh tiles will keep liquids as a liquid until they flow out the tile. So mesh tiles against the metal tile, and the lava will stay liquid or turn into items. Ah, that's a very good tip, Argono. That's a very good tip. So what you're saying is if I had mesh tiles here, it would never turn into a solid tile. It would just turn into more debris. Ah, very good. I like that a lot. That's a really good tip. I did not know this. XP's in an exosuit and just went for air. Interesting. I just watched a dupe in an exosuit go for air up here. Very good. Interesting. Okay, so if you're above that, and if you're below that, then we can trigger this switch on, can't we? So let's just flick you the other way just to check. Beautiful. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Oh, I like that. That's very good, Valmore. I like that a lot. So, what I now need to do is put my switch in here somewhere. So, this tile here, where I've got this ladder, is going to be my vent. So maybe I could do this with a liquid sensor. There is a way, and there is a really convoluted build. I will show you something on Reddit. Hold on a sec, guys. You might like this. Where the rubbery fuck is it? This is something we looked at a long time ago. Let's see. And we used to do this with like 5 grams of hydrogen to trick sensors, or to make sensors more sensitive. Let me see if I can find it. Is it on Reddit or on Clay forums? One sec. There is a way that we can get our sensor to be very sensitive. And all you basically need to do is you put your sensor in a very small pocket of the material that you're trying to transfer. I don't think we've got space for it in our build, but there was a guy that did quite a detailed thread on it on the forums. Or quite a detailed, you know, post on it. We have done it in the past, I say, with liquid oxygen builds, where we wanted to have a really sensitive temperature so we could toggle our machines on and off. We just used to use like 5 grams of hydrogen or something. But this guy had a nice little build. I can't remember his name. Excuse me. Where the fuck was it? If anybody knows what I'm talking about, by the way, feel free to beat me to the link. Unfortunately, there's a lot of shit on the forums with people bitching about piping at the moment. So, you can't fucking find anything. Oh, where's this guy's post gone? It's a really good post. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? Sensitive sensors. Indeed, Heckins. Very sensitive. Oh, where is it? That's really sad. Basically, the idea is that you have your thermosensors, for example, in a chamber that's adjoining to the chamber that you want to measure your temperature in, but you have it submerged in a pocket of gas or something that changes temperature very quickly. The problem is we can't really use thermosensors for this because we want our oil to be at 405 degrees or something like that. And well, obviously thermosensors only go to 300 degrees. So, kill the damn slicksters. Shit. Yeah, thermosensors only go to 300 degrees, but what this idea allows you to do is measure how long it takes for temperature to transfer from point A to point B, and then you can work out, by the time the temperature hits your sensor, what temperature point A was over here, if that makes sense. Which is quite clever. It's not something I've done, if I'm honest. It's not something I've done before. We've done bastardized versions of it, but never actually measured it that clearly. I don't think we can kill people unless we take them off jobs. Oh, maybe we can. Fucking attack. He escaped. Now he's dead. Okay. Let's just dig this out. Can't dig that out. He's going to go straight up there. I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry, mate. It's time to go. Get it. Okay. Let's do a cheeky mop up here. I should probably collect this meat as well. Is it cooking ingredient? I can't remember. Meat. There we go. I'm sorry, Q-Zone. They were being jerks. I have something like that. Not sure if it's the post you're talking about. Oh, it might be. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Was this you again, Wachunga? Oh, you clever bastard, honestly. Let me show you guys. This is the thread I was talking about. So thermosensing above 300 degrees. With the introduction of volcanoes, being able to use thermosensor above 300 degrees would be very helpful. Here's how you can do so. So here's the image. So here's the heat source. Then you've got temp shift plate, mechanized airlock on a sensor. Sensor's over here. And then you've got your medium that you are... I think C is meant to be what you want to measure and control. D is obsidian and linked to C by a diamond temp shift plate. I really like this idea. What's B? B is your cold reference. I see. I see. So this sort of balances out the temperature. So this is a way for you measuring like 300 degrees-ish if you wanted to. It's very hit and miss, because if this changes, B changes, then it's fucked. But I do like the idea. It's very, very clever build again, Wachunga. Very, very clever. A bit finicky to build, but really not particularly bad, especially for our expert players. I ain't fucking touching that shit. But it's really interesting. Thermosensor sits in a pocket of chlorine and will be about halfway between D and E. Chlorine is used for its very low conductivity to minimise heat bleeding through to your cold reference. Cold reference for the terms. You want C to be 400 degrees and your cold reference to be 0. See, that's the bit that confounds me a little bit. How you would manage this staying at the perfect temperature forever. You'd have to be running cooling through like a tile or something. Maybe liquid pipes running through a tile to keep it at the right temperature. It's very interesting. Yeah, we used to do similar things, just with literally instead of saying that, we weren't trying to get 300 degrees. We were more just going for accuracy. In order to toggle thermo switches really accurately, you can have them in a small pocket of gas. That's more what I was talking about. But this is very clever. That thread that Wachunga's just linked. For any of you that are looking at building something like this yourself, this could be incredibly helpful if you incorporate it into your build. I think I've already liked it. I'm going to give it a confused. I changed to confused. Very good though. I like it a lot. Too right, you ain't touching it live. You're a novice, exactly. Like Broski attack, you protect. Most importantly, you build big crap. Thank you, Johnny. That's very nice of you. If you have a Weezewort to spare, make B cold hydrogen. Should be steady. Oh, okay. Should we try it? Should we try that? Or we... no, I can't be arsed now. I want to get this finished for the end. I want to at least make some petroleum. We can deal with the temperature of it later. Okay. Valmore, that's funny. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but that is very funny. I can't repeat that, but that's very good. I like that a lot. I'm going to do this really super lazy. And I'm just going to toggle this manually to begin with and wait till the petrol builds up. How do I want to do this? Maybe. What if we did something like this? So this is going to be our sensor if the petroleum has dropped below the temperature that we want. What if we did a NOT gate here? Again, this is all going to get so hot. I'm a little bit scared of things breaking. What if we did a NOT gate here, going to an AND gate? Okay, I've got an idea. It might work, it might not, but I think it might. We're going to have a hydro sensor up here. And a hydro sensor is basically going to say, check if there's any liquid here. Okay? The reason I'm doing this now, by the way, is so that I can get rid of this Atmos sensor and get this sealed up. Excuse me. So, let's see. Get rid of this wire here. What did I build that out of? I don't want that wire to be gold. That is not smart. I think I would like that to be tungsten. I can't put an AND gate there. We'll do it here. You can go to there. Okay. Oh, take it easy. Sleep well, Lee. Have a nice evening, buddy. Thank you very much. Have a good stream. Whilst we've got idle people, can people start sweeping up this crap, please? I would like all this gone. We've got meat that's going to waste here. What the fuck? Sweep this meat. It's delicious. So yeah, I'm sort of winging this a little bit because I kind of just want to get things wrapped up. But what we're basically going to have, the same thermosensor that we're going to have down here to say if our petroleum is at a certain temperature, we can dump it, is also going to be what toggles on our oil, but on a NOT gate. So if petroleum is too hot, stop cooking petroleum for a little bit. Let's cool it down first. It means it's not going to run constantly, but I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm sort of theory winging this. Bastard! Theory winging this right now. Okay. More delicious meat. Any more pufters want to fucking go? Pufters. Slicksters. Jesus. Okay. Jobs mastered? Who the fuck's mastering jobs at this point? Seasoned miner. What? Why the fuck are you still doing that? You trained up on this? These were some late entries, weren't they? There's Nori. Let's get her trained up on this as well. Boop. Mentos man's still going as well. I suppose we've not been doing any digging for quite some time. Not been doing any excavating. Okay. Right. I'm anxious to get this done. I'm starting to flag a little bit. I need more coffee. My pills are wearing off. I'm feeling a little bit meh. Bastard! Oh, some long-range shooting. Holy shit. So, okay. So if we do that, okay, we can now get rid of this sensor, can't we, without cooking everything, which will be great. Get all this stuff collected. We should be able to dump oil into these, surely. So we should be able to get rid of all these bottles pretty quickly. I think Dupe's just dicking about doing other stuff. Nice. It's starting to feel like this is where slicksters wink into existence. What do you mean? Just arrived, I have no clue what's going on here. Is it a mechanism to cool down magma? So Tangart, good evening, buddy. This is going to be, hopefully, to boil some petroleum. Hopefully. That is the plan. Why are we not pumping any oil? What's going on? Come on now. Okay, come on, get this done. It's really important. It's gonna go there. Okay. They have to get all the way around to empty the bottles. Oh, is that what it is? Oh shit, of course. Oh, maybe we'll just slap a little bottle empty here then for now. Shit. I hadn't even thought about that. They've probably been going down here, haven't they? I know they can't get up there anymore. That'll be why. They can't actually get all the way around. Unless they take it all the way through the base. Holy shit, that's why it's slow. Jesus. Oh, Mentos is finally leveled up as well. Nice. Fine. Okay, this is going to erupt again shortly. This is going to be ready to go soon as well. Don't you fucking dare. Where are all these slicksters coming from? Don't you do it. Nice. They should pick up quite a few of these. Of course, we've had another slickster come up here, which is really annoying. We're going to murder this guy straight away. Bang. The Doctor Who, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How is it going? Is the goal only to go from oil to petrol all the way to natural gas? Going to natural gas is easy. That's not what I want to do, Valmori. You can get to natural gas just by building a metal tile next to magma. That's basic bitch stuff. We've done that before. It's easy. We want to make petroleum because in this base we had no water originally. So a petroleum build would actually be very handy because petroleum generators give you quite a bit of polluted water. Polluted water can be turned into pure water, can be turned into fertilizer, can be turned into natural gas if you want. Petroleum is useful if you can convert it with magma, I think. So that's why we're doing this build. But we've done natural gas builds before. They're fucking easy, honestly. And just literally, I mean, Christ, I could make natural gas now just by breaking this into a pool of oil. That's not a big deal. This is going to be more than that. Just petroleum. Why do they keep losing this sweep command? It's Doom Maiden. Sweep. And go. Why do they keep losing this sweep command? What the fuck? Just pick it up. What the fuck? They literally pick it up, move it 2 tiles, and then drop it again. Why? Bastards. Right, so I kind of need this oil gone before I can do the next bit, but we could start making some petroleum, I suppose. Did it again! What the fuck? Bastards. Let's replace the story. Yeah, there should be. Look, he's picked it up and dropped it. Is it because they're getting bugged out by the transit tube? I think that might be what it is, you know. I should have space for it, I would have thought. Maybe? Yeah. I've got these compactors. What the actual fuck is going on here? I don't know what's going on with these liquid locks. I know they're moving ice, and I know they're melting ice in here, which is what's fucking up my liquid lock. But holy shit, we've got like a zebra print. We've got crude oil, water, crude oil, water, crude oil, water. Why?